Hey everyone, I thought I would do a quick movie review for Nightmare on Elm Street. I just came back from seeing the remake of Nightmare on Elm Street, and I have to tell you guys, the movie is unbelievably fantastic. I don't know why critics are giving it a bad review, because I thought the movie was great. Fantastic opening, just literally, I mean, it kind of felt like the opening, stay with me on this, it kind of felt like the opening to Friday the 13th last year, just by the way it ended, because it ended with a kill, and then it immediately went to the title card. So that's basically what it did in Friday the 13th, but it was better, much better. Um, Jackie Earle Haley is a fantastic Freddy. I mean, I literally could not believe how good he was. And the backstory to Freddy, they include the backstory, not so much like in Halloween, but you know, about 10 minutes of a backstory, and it's great. I mean, it's so much better than the shit they came up with in Freddy's Dead. Um, a lot of homages to the original film. Um, Obviously, some of the stuff that's in the trailer, the girl being dragged up the wall. Not technically dragged up the wall. I'm not going to give away too much, but she's not technically dragged up the wall. Um, what were some of the other? In the original Nightmare on Elm Street, when Heather Langenkamp's running up the stairs, she gets stuck because the stairs turn to glue. Kind of something like that with like molasses, where a hallway turns into molasses and she gets stuck in it and shit. That was pretty good. I wish I could remember everything else. There were a few. There was one thing, I don't know if they were doing it as an homage to Part 3, or if it was just something that they came up with and didn't realize it was in Part 3, but a girl burns herself with a cigarette lighter. And that's something that kind of happened in 3 with a girl burning her arm with a cigarette. Um, I can't think of the other homages, but it's a fantastic movie. I mean, Jackie Earle Haley's, like I said, he's really good in the role. I never in my life would have thought that anyone playing Freddy other than Robert Englund would be good, but he did it. I mean, he made it his own character, and what I really liked, that's what I wanted to write in my review. What I really liked was Freddy is dark, and I mean darker than Wes Craven's version of Freddy. They go into some pretty deep shit with him. I don't want to go into it too much, but they go into in the original movie they just call him a child murderer, and then later on he became a pedophile. Um, this one they kind of push that home a little bit, and they and in the dream world he kind of like wants to molest her, rape her, which kind of happened in Freddy's versus Jason, but I think it's a little bit darker in this movie. But yeah, really good movie. But again, there are some flaws, like everything's like a fucking jump scare, and I can't stand that. I'm getting really tired of jump scares and just a loud noise or loud music, and that's supposed to scare you, and that's whatever. You didn't need that. But other than that, there's one guy in the movie, Kyle something or other. He looks like he's from fucking Twilight. Maybe he is, I don't know, but he looks like it. He's got fucking red lips, like he's wearing lipstick throughout the whole movie, and he's a weird looking guy. But other than that, he wasn't a bad actor. It was just kind of weird. And I was a little disappointed that Robert Englund didn't have a cameo in it, or Heather Langenkamp, or John Saxon, or something like that, because Robert Englund had said he wanted to make a cameo. If they'd asked him, he would have said yes, so obviously they didn't ask him. There were plenty of people, like the pharmacist, or the cop who arrested the one guy. I mean, any of these people. But anyway, it's hardly a reason not to see the movie, so or not to enjoy it. So definitely go see that movie. Really good. So yeah, that's all I really have to say.